Hello everyone, this is Kingzilla50 back with a video. In today's Jurassic review, we'll be taking a look at the Dino Escape 5-pack of minifigures. Yes, there's 5 of them here to show. This is from Mattel for the new Dino Escape Jurassic World toy line. Let's get started. So here's the Dino Escape logo right here. And here's the back of the packaging, which shows all the 5 dinos and, you know, different languages of them and stuff like that. And also the bottom here we have Mattel, empowering the next generation through play, which came from Mattel. So, let's open this up. Also, I forgot, but I ordered this online for $29. And here they are out of the packaging. I also had to do this off camera, but as you can tell, I had to take all the dinos out now. So, anyway, you have to get each of them out, and here they are out of the packaging right there. And so let's go through each right here. So to start off, we have the Indominus Rex, which is my favorite dinosaur out of the 5. And yeah, he actually looks pretty good. Mattel definitely did a very good job on this figure. So here, let's look at it closely. Now, you may be thinking, this actually does look kind of familiar. Well, I'll show you later, because it's actually the exact same like model from the other Mattel figure, from another Mattel figure. And as you can see there, these minifigures don't come with any Jurassic World scan app on them. Also, I found this like hair on my Indominus Rex figure as well, as you can see there. I don't really know what it is, but I think it's stuck on his leg, which is very strange, but anyway. So now we're going to compare it with a figure that it looks like is the Destroy and Devour Indominus Rex, which I think it's called, released by Mattel. And they're both kind of the same mold a little bit, but the smaller one, but it's just a smaller version without no action feature, which is what I've noticed. So let's actually move on to articulation now. The arms move, the legs move, and also the tail moves. And that's pretty much it with these toys. Like, that's pretty much their articulation. There's also no head rotation, which was what I thought was going to happen. But anyway, that's pretty much Indominus Rex's articulation. Well, for the smaller one. And that's pretty much the figure. I actually do really like this figure. It's definitely one of my favorites. Also, another size comparison is this Indominus Rex, which was also released by Mattel. It's like a baby Indominus Rex. So that's pretty much the Indominus Rex figure. And so the next dinosaur here we have is the T-Rex, which is another one of my favorite dinosaurs that is released. I like the T-Rex. I think this is a really awesome figure. One of my favorite Mattel smaller T-Rex figures that they've released so far. And like the Indominus Rex, this is actually based on a figure from Mattel, and that is the Legacy Collection T-Rex that came with the baby T-Rex, which is supposed to be the Lost World T-Rex. So this is basically the Lost World T-Rex, which is actually quite interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have the actual figure to compare it. Also, here is some like paint, a little bit of paint on it, which I usually spawn Mattel figures. So, yeah. Just a little bit of paint. Here's its articulation. It's the exact same articulation as the Indominus Rex figure, but so is the arms, the legs, and also the tail. So there's nothing at the head as well, and that's pretty much its articulation. This T-Rex definitely kind of reminds me of the T-Rex from like Jurassic Park 3 and The Lost World. So yeah, it's nice to have that T-Rex. That T-Rex like that from Mattel, I mean. So, because I don't have the much bigger one. Also, here's a size comparison to the original Fallen Kingdom T-Rex that you would get from those mystery packs. So, yeah, that's pretty much the T-Rex. Definitely one of my favorites. Let's move on to the next one. The next one here is the Stygimoloch, and in my opinion, this Stygimoloch is definitely one of my favorite dinosaurs in the pack, or set. It's the only herbivore in the set, I just noticed. As for articulation, just basic, but the head moves this time. Yeah, this is the only dinosaur that in this set that has its head move, which is quite interesting. Even though I wish I could have done it to all the others, but it would have looked a bit weird. So guess the Stygimoloch gets a head swivel. This figure does actually look pretty great. I like how this Stygimoloch looks a bit different compared to what we saw in Fallen Kingdom. So yeah, Stygimoloch here, pretty good figure. And the next figure here is Velociraptor Blue. Of course, in every Jurassic World set, they always had to include Blue. I mean, don't get me wrong, Blue's an okay Velociraptor character, I guess. But she's always used every time in, like, sets and stuff. So, anyway, kind of basic articulation on the figure. And I actually do quite like the what this figure looks like. I mean, it actually looks pretty good. As for detail, I mean, it actually looks pretty good, not to lie. And yeah, I actually do quite like this figure. I haven't really not a lot of thoughts on this figure, but I mean, it's just a basic Velociraptor. And of course, the final figure, the final is another Velociraptor. This is also another redesign of a figure because it's based on the jumping raptor that we saw in the Legacy collection back in 2018. I mean, it looks a lot like that figure. Which that figure was supposed to be for the Lost World, so this raptor figure is actually like the Lost World raptor, which is quite awesome, like the TRex. And as you can see, it's kind of a redesigned Velociraptor of the Blue. So, of course, the exact same articulation. I think the only difference is the color. So, yeah, that's pretty much the Velociraptor. And that is it for all the dinos, including the set. Is it worth $29? Not really. Like, I mean, you're only getting like 5 figures, and they're quite big. I mean, they're not too small like some of the other blind bag figures, but these are still kind of worth picking up, especially if you find them like for quite a decent price. And well, I got them for like $20 plus $9 shipping. So anyway, that's pretty much like it for this review. They're okay. Like, if I had to give them an out of 10, they would have to be like a 7 out of 10. I mean, they're quite okay figures. Like, there are lots of figures in this bunch that are very well detailed. So, yeah, I guess it is kind of worth it, but not for like expensive prices. So, anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And as always, goodbye.